Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Alrighty. So, principal, vice principal, all members of staff, our well-wishers, our esteemed graduates, a pleasant morning to you all. Afternoon, yeah. All right, I am Deshamoy Morris, and I have been bestowed the honor of introducing our guest speaker, Coach Hilette Virgo. Coach Hilette Virgo is a transformative Christian life coach, international speaker, youth empowerment strategist, author, editor, ghostwriter, and mentor who is passionate about helping others achieve greatness and maximize their God-given potential. A former police officer, she has devoted her life to empowering others through faith, leadership, education, leadership, and personal development. An alumna of the University of the West Indies, where she studied sociology and politics, Coach Hilette Virgo continues her academic journey as a student of the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean, where she studies public administration. Her commitment to lifelong learning reflects very much on the principles of growth, excellence, and perseverance, which she encourages in others. Known affectionately as Mama Eagle or the Book Dula, Coach Hilette is the CEO of Greatness Publishing Incorporated, Greatness Coaching Academy, and Hilette Virgo Motives. Through her coaching, publishing, and mentoring initiatives, she has helped countless individuals unlock their full potential and pursue their dreams with confidence and purpose. A prolific author and founder of Purple Pearls Ministries, Coach Hilette has inspired audiences locally and internationally. Through leadership seminars, coach events, and many more, her engaging authenticity, practical insights, and inspiration leaves audiences challenged to pursue excellence and embrace their unique calling. Today, Coach Hilette has a message of hope, resilience, and purpose to the graduating class of 2026. Encourage them to embrace their future with courage, integrity, and commitment to lifelong growth. Her empowering mantra is tap into your greatness, soar into your greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Coach Hilette Virgo.
Wow, what a beautiful set of young people. Can we give the class of 2026?
Round of applause. They are looking exquisite. You may be seated. Thank you. Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Lovell Dixon, distinguished members of the platform, Principal Mr. Stanford Davis, Board Chairman Mr. Lawrence Johnson, dedicated teachers and staff, proud parents and guardians. Do we have proud parents and guardians in the house? Specially invited guests, and most importantly, and let me see if they're really special, the exceptional graduating class of 2026. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So last year, just come back from foreign, after 7 years, came to this very same spot. I was invited to be the keynote for Manchester High, and I made the mistake of coming to the podium in my heels. And I said to myself, I'm not going to torture myself. I'm going to look the part because everybody dressed up and look nice today, right? Come on, parents, you're looking lovely. Wow, what are people? I'm not going to say the B word. I so want to treat people who compliment you. Come on, you're looking gorgeous, everyone. Let me check if the graduates can give me a better response. You are looking stunning today. Woo! I love it. These are my people. All right. So before I say another word, I need to know if Mayday School is awake this morning. After all, we're in the middle of World Cup season, so let's have a little fun. When I say penalty, I want every single one of you to shout goal. All right? Can we do that? Let's practice. Penalty. Penalty. Ah, not bad. But I think we can do a much better than that. Remember, this isn't an ordinary football match. This is the World Cup final. Let's try again. Penalty. Penalty. Ah, love it, love it, love it. All right. Now that's what I'm talking about. I can work with this crowd. Graduates, since you're already making noise, give yourselves the biggest round of applause you've given all day. Come on. Come on, after all the assignments, the SBAs, the tests, the examinations, the sleepless nights. We didn't have any sleepless nights. No sacrifice, the stress, the disappointments, and the prayers. Remember to pray, right? Yeah, because I heard you singing and you said gratitude is the side here sound vibes here than the side here, you know. We can't make them outdo. Come on, we're gonna do better, all right? All right, so you made it. You did what? You made it. So we want to celebrate you today, and you'll be celebrating yourself. So when I first received the invitation to speak at May Day High School, I couldn't help but smile. I thought, May Day? Isn't that the international distress call? You know, when you're flying and something is going on, you say, May Day, May Day. Then I started thinking about the journey to the graduation. After the CSEC exams, the assignments, the deadlines, the late nights, and all the studying, I'm sure there were moments when some of you were saying, Mayday, somebody come save me. Were you saying that? Oh, them are bright people, them don't need to hear. Okay. Parents, let's be honest. There were probably days when your prayer was, Lord, just let them graduate. Parents, when the pockets are burning up with the parents here, all on the rich here, right? Every day them come and tax the lunch money and the school fee and all the projects that they need. Didn't you say, man, you can't wait for them to graduate? Well, my son leaves high school this year and I'm so happy. I mean, I know the road is going to get heavier with college, but yes, let them graduate. Teachers, after reminding students about deadlines, marking piles of papers, and hearing one too many excuses, there were moments when you probably whispered, Mayday. Teachers, tell the truth. Mayday. Well, today the meaning has changed. Today, it's no longer a distress call. It is a declaration of victory. Can I get a victory call? Penalty? Penalty? All right, so guys, you survived. You persevered. You overcame. You made it. So today, when we say Mayday, we're not calling for help. We're celebrating hope, resilience, and achievement. Most of all, we're celebrating every graduate seated before us today. All right, so today is simply, it's not about receiving a certificate. It's about honoring sacrifice. Now I need your help because the entire world is caught up in World Cup fever. The entire world is caught up in, everywhere you go, somebody is wearing a football jersey. May I tell lie? I am coming from St. James, and everywhere I go, there is a flag on somebody's car. So I know that there are people here celebrating football too, right? All right. So families are arguing which team is better than which team. Hold on. Friends are debating. Hey, hold on now. Penalty. All right. Social media is on fire. One conversation keeps coming up. Who are you supporting? Everybody? Wait. Let's find out where Mayday High School is. If you're supporting Brazil, let me hear from you. If you're supporting Argentina, let me hear from you. If you're supporting Portugal, let me hear from you. Oh, if it's supporting England, let me hear from you. If you're supporting France, let me hear from you. If you're supporting Spain, let me hear from you. Anybody here supporting another country? Germany, the Germans, let me hear you. I knew the school loved football. Now, let's settle the debate, everybody. Who believes Lionel Messi is the greatest footballer of all time? Who is standing with Cristiano Ronaldo? Anybody, any old school here defending Pele? Anybody here for Pele? All right. The truth is, every generation has its own heroes. Every generation has its legends. Today, however, I am not here to decide. I think I have a ball somewhere because Mbappe, wait, can I leave out Mbappe with the Mbappe people? So we're in football season, right? I play football sometimes, and I want to tell you what happened to my boots, because that's what I wanted to be in today. All right. So I came to tell you about one goal. I came to tell you about what? Not just any goal. So we're going to get into a little history. So you love Lionel, and you love Ronaldo, and you love Mbappe, and you love who else? Neymar, all right? And who? Can't hear other names, but all right. Big up the big whoever you're cheering. All right, so one goal. A goal that many football experts, commentators, and millions of fans voted. It is called the goal of the century. It is called what? So you love football, you must know a little history. As I reflected on that goal, I realized something. It perfectly illustrates your graduation theme. What's your graduation theme? Wait, so we're excited about the football part, but we don't remember the graduation theme. Come on. Remember you over here, and I'm not hearing you. What's the theme for the graduation? Reflection, excellence in motion. You over here? I like a side here, but I want like a side here. All right, because excellence never stands still. Who agree with me? Excellence moves. It moves through discipline, it moves through preparation, it moves through courage, it moves through resilience, it moves through character. Then one day, the world notices. That brings us to June 22. That's my daughter's birthday. But it was before her time. June 22, 1986. Which year are we going back to? 1986. Because we said reflection. Don't we say reflection? Going back to June 22. So the FIFA World Cup quarterfinal. Argentina people? It was Argentina versus England, 1986. This was no ordinary football match. Only 4 years earlier, the two countries had fought the Falklands War. The emotion surrounding this game extended far beyond football. The stadium was filled than how we have this room filled today. You know how football goes, people supporting that for years now. Millions around the world were watching. Every single pass mattered. Every single pass. Every decision mattered. Then came one of the most controversial moments in football history. Diego Maradona leaped into the air with England's goalkeeper. We're going to use our imagination now. I could have put it on the screen, but we'll say, you know what, we're imaginary. We have great imaginations. So this guy, Diego Maradona, he leaped into the air and he's about to score. England's goalkeeper is right there. Instead of heading the ball, he punched it into the net with his hand. Everybody know what that, right? Hands. And if your hands, it must have got through, right? But back in those days, there were no cameras to capture it, and the referees missed it. And so the goal stood. You can imagine how England's side felt at that time. But no, say if somebody tried that with Brazil, what would they do? All right. So instead of heading the ball, he punched it into the net with his hand. The referee never saw it, and the goal stood. Years later, Maradona famously described it as a little with the head of Maradona and a little with the hand of God. To this day, football fans still debate that goal. Some defend it, others condemn it. And if you Google it, you'll see the hand of God. That's what they call that goal. Anyways, that's not what we're focusing on. It remains one of the most controversial goals ever scored. Yet something remarkable happened only 4 minutes later. 4 minutes. And we know how long 4 minutes is in a football game. Maradona received the ball inside his own half, right? We can imagine that. Remember what your own half looked like, right? And while he received it, what happened next lasted only about 10 seconds. Yet those 10 seconds would become immortal. He turned, accelerated. The first defender came. He beat him. The second defender came. He glided past him. The third defender lunged. He was gone. A fourth tried to stop him. He couldn't. The fifth defender stood in his way. He passed him too. Are we visualizing it? This man is going down from his half, coming down, heading for the goal. Maradona calmly rounded the goalkeeper when he rushed forward, and with remarkable composure, he rolled the ball into the empty net. The stadium erupted. Penalty? Penalty? Commentators shouted in disbelief. Millions of viewers rose from their seats. Years later, the FIFA fans voted it the goal of the century. It wasn't because it was controversial. It wasn't out of luck. But it wasn't because it happened in a World Cup. They called it the goal of the century because it was the perfect picture of excellence in motion. It was the perfect picture of what? In motion. Ladies and gentlemen, that goal was not created in 10 seconds. Hello? I told you that it took him about 10 seconds to get down to the goal. But I want you to pay attention to this part. That goal that he scored, it was not just a 10-second moment. The world applauded what happened in a moment. What they did not see were the thousands of hours of training, the endless practice, the discipline, the sacrifices, the failures, the determination, the preparation. The crowd celebrated the performance. History rewarded the preparation. Graduates, there is a lesson in that. Let me say that again. The crowd celebrated the performance, but history rewarded the preparation. It's 40 years after the fact, and that goal still stands as the goal of the century. People will often celebrate your success without ever seeing your struggle. They will applaud your achievement without understanding your preparation. Come August, when the distinctions are rolling out, everybody's going to be happy and celebrating. And we're celebrating, because you're graduating. But what a lot of people miss is the amount of sleepless nights, the struggles, the sacrifices that you went through. Goals are scored every single week. This goal became legendary because of everything that happened before the goal. All right, I'm going to tell you about those. What happened is the close control, the balance, the acceleration, the decision, the execution, then the finish. The goal was simply the final chapter. Excellence had already been in motion. As I reflected on that unforgettable moment, I discovered 7 principles that every graduate needs if they are going to live a life of excellence in motion. And the first one I want to tell you, and anybody watch BET? Anybody watch the BET Awards last week? No, you don't watch them things there? All right, good people. Nobody don't know Drewski. Nobody know the comedian Drewski? You know him, yes or no? Some of you don't know him. All right, he has been going viral for his skits. He's a very popular guy, very crazy. So when I was putting this together, Drewski went to BET and he had a little cheerleading squad with him. And I said, man, if I'd come earlier, I would have gotten a cheerleading squad. You see this? That's him, Alexia? Yeah, man, Alexia over here a cheer from morning, pure smiles and everything. You see, when the head girl came up here, Alexia was all smiles. I can already know that they have a relationship. It's a friend, right? She's saying not our friend, but she was cheering the head girl. The head girl is not your friend. Let me not see it. So I wanted some cheerleaders. So the musicians, you're gone? Musicians gone? Go on, you there on the... So what Drewski did, when he said something, he did a little chant, like he had a little choir that would dance and chant. So the first point I have is protect your ball. Can we get a little rhythm for it? Protect your ball. Protect your ball. They now work with me. All right, we have 4 going. So now work with me. All right, come on. So the first point is protect your ball. Come on. Protect your teeth here. Protect your, yeah. Protect your ball. Yes. Protecting. All right. So that's the first point. Stay tuned, and keep the key. You cannot score if you lose possession. Somebody said for me, you cannot score. Whenever see one goal score without the ball, you have to protect the what? Protect the ball. Protect the ball. Protect your ball. Protect your ball. So, before Diego Maradona could score the goal of the century, he first had to protect the ball. 5 defenders, how many people came after him? 5 defenders wanted, winner, you have to wait for my cue. 5 defenders wanted one thing, and they want to separate him from it. Every touch mattered. Every moment mattered. He understood something every champion understands. Before you can score, you must first keep possession. You must do what? Ready? Your ball represents your purpose. Your ball represents your what? It represents your character, your education, your dreams, your values, your faith, your reputation, and your future. Life has defenders too. You have something called peer pressure. You see, if you walk around and listen to every and anybody, you're gonna lose this. You're gonna lose this. Protect your ball. Protect your ball. Protect your ball. Come on. Protect your. All right. So when people come who are idlers, procrastinators, people who are not going nowhere, you have to defend the ball. So you cannot allow your peers to pressure you from your goal and your vision. You can't allow wrong relationships. Let me tell you something, young ladies. Protect your heart. Protect your heart. Protect your heart. Protect your heart. Hey, and let me tell you, girl, life's rough now. This real world. Girls, you cannot give yourself to any and everybody. Some people don't mean you good. Protect this and this. Protect it because I know everybody says, you look good, girl. They mean you're good. And I know you're going to get excited, but I have a son. And I want to tell my young men too to protect your heart. Protect your heart. Protect your heart. Protect your... Because a lot of people read the story of Samson. We know the story, right? Hey, I'm preaching right now, but we just going to be motivational speaker today. I will preach today. So a lot of people talk about Delilah, but a lot of people don't talk about the other 2 women that Samson was involved with. And I'll tell you why. The first wife, the Bible said that Samson liked what he saw. She was beautiful. When she walked past him, he said, boy, I like the one that I want her. But you see, it didn't work out because he just had eyes. She appealed to his eyes. Then the second woman that came into Samson's story, she was a prostitute. Him see her and then he got excited. So down near the loins part, that's where he appealed. But you see, the only reason that Delilah could hurt Samson was because he gave her his heart. Young men, protect your heart. Protect your heart. Protect your heart. Protect your... All right, so remember, at the ball we are talking about still. But you have to protect them things here because these things will lead you away from your goal. We don't want to kill this boy or girl to lead you off track. So we're not going in wrong relationships. And we're not making poor decisions. We're not making what? And we're not getting involved. We're not entertaining negative influences. We're not working with distractions. We're not going to allow company. Wanna calm down over there now? I don't see your time yet. We're not going to allow comparison, discouragement, social media. Every day something will try to separate you from the person God created you to become. The first rule of excellence is not scoring. Can you say that for me? The first rule of excellence is not scoring. The first rule is protecting what has been entrusted to you. Guard your integrity. Guard your what? Guard your mind. Guard your what? You think a little people that walk on road or end up at 10th floor and 10th floor, I'm coming from St. James. Ward 21, young people, you cannot take any everything from people these days, you know, because a lot of young ladies in university get them drinks spiked and people putting drugs into this and that. Look here, protect your mind, protect your what? Guard your peace, guard your values. Because once you lose possession, someone else begins to control the direction of your life. So, protect your ball, protect your ball, protect your ball. All right. So that's just one point. Point two, keep your eyes on the goal. 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 Come on. Keep your eyes on the... Keep your eyes on the goal. Direction determines destination. One of the most remarkable things about this goal is that every defender knew exactly where Maradona wanted to go. Everyone in the stadium knew, the commentators knew, the defenders knew, the goalkeeper knew, yet they still could not stop him. Why? Because his focus never shifted. Graduates, his focus did not what? Never shifted. Popularity can distract you. Money can distract you. Comfort can distract you. Comparison can distract you. My friends, never allow temporary applause to replace eternal purpose. Know where you are going before life tells you where to go. You can be busy every day and still never move closer to your purpose. So movement is not the same as progress. The goal is not to be active. The goal is to be intentional. The goal is to be what? Keep your eyes on the goal. Come on. Eyes on the goal. Eyes on the goal. Remember what you want to become in life, and I'm telling you, write it down and put it somewhere in your room that you always remember. When you visualize things, it is very powerful. So keep your eyes on the goal. All right, now, this one now, pass every defender. Pass what? Pass every defender. Pass every defender. Pass every defender. Pass every defender. All right. So every obstacle is preparing you for greatness. Imagine if Maradona had stopped after beating the first defender. What would have happened? Lose it, my friend. You would lose the ball. I remember the first thing is protect the ball. There would have been no goal of the century. Imagine if he had become discouraged after the third defender. History would never have remembered him. Ironically, the defenders made the goal greater. Without resistance, there would have been no masterpiece. Graduates, every dream has defenders. Some of you have already met them. Some of you have gone through financial hardship. Talk truth. Some of you have been experiencing family struggles. That's a lie. Some of you have experienced disappointment. Some of you know what failure looks like. Some of you have experienced loss. You have endured criticism, rejection, self-doubt. Don't spend your time asking, why is this happening to me? Instead, ask, what is it preparing me for? What should you ask? Preparing me for. Every obstacle develops strength. Don't curse every defender. Some defenders are preparing you for greatness. They're preparing you for what? Greatness. All right, so the fourth one. Stay balanced under pressure. Stay balanced under pressure. Pressure reveals preparation. Watch the replay carefully, mental replay, right? Players pushed. They pushed him, pulled him, closed every angle, yet somehow he remained balanced. Balance is not built during pressure, it is revealed by pressure. Graduates, life will test your balance. Life will test your what? University will test you. Your first job will test it. Marriage will test it. Success will test it. Failure will test it, because pressure is unavoidable. Losing your balance, however, is optional. The strongest people are not those who avoid pressure. They are those who remain steady while carrying it. The strongest people are who? Those who remain steady while carrying it. 5, I don't forget you. Accelerate when your moments come. Preparation gives opportunity a place to land. So the goal lasted only about 10 seconds. People remember those, and I told you that. Excellence is usually invisible before it becomes unforgettable. Then came the opening. Maradona did not hesitate, he accelerated. Graduates, opportunities rarely arrive with an announcement. You have to always be looking, you have to always be on the alert. Every opportunity that comes, you need to grab at it, you need to accelerate. Some people are too lackadaisical, and when you look, they reach a certain age, and they do not get to where they wanted to go, because every time they turn the back, opportunities come by. But I'm telling you, you need to accelerate. You need what? Sometimes opportunity wears overalls and looks like hard work. Sometimes it is a scholarship, voluntary position. Sometimes it is one conversation that changes your life forever. Preparation without opportunity can be frustrating. Opportunity without preparation can be tragic. So when preparation meets opportunity, that is when excellence is set in motion. That is when what? Is set in motion. Point 6. Make great decisions at full speed. Full speed. Small decisions create destinies. Great destinies. Everything happened in seconds in the game that I told you about. Every touch required another decision. Left, right, slow down, speed up, shoot, dribble. One poor decision would have ended the run. Life is much the same. The quality of your future will really depend on one giant decision. It will depend on thousands of small decisions made consistently. Come on, remember that. It is not made from one decision, but thousands of small decisions made consistently. My friends, I said it before, choose your friends wisely. Choose honesty. Choose discipline. Choose humility. Choose faith. Don't let God out of it. Earlier I said gratitude is a choose excellence even when no one is watching. Your decisions become your habits. Your habits become your character, and your character becomes your destiny. And finally, my musician gone. You see the musician here though? All right, so we have to bring back the energy for this one. We're gonna finish strong. We're gonna do what? And that's what we're doing today at May Day graduation. We're doing what? Come on now, we're finishing strong. Come on, we're finishing strong. Come on, we're finishing strong. Yeah, we're finishing strong. We're finishing strong. So champions complete what they begin, and that's what you did. You completed 5 years. After beating 5 defenders, so the 5 years you spent in high school, we want to use them to compare with Maradona's 5 defenders. Maradona still had one obstacle left. He had the goalkeeper. He had who? Imagine coming that far only to miss. Many people begin with excitement. Yay! You know, when you were leaving primary school, you got excited. You were selected for the school you wanted or not, but you're going over to high school now. So they get excited at the beginning. But many people, after going in the field and spending time there, they do not finish strong. They lose the energy and the excitement. Few finish with excellence. Graduates, today is not the finish line. Sorry to tell you. Today, it is not the finish line. It is the kickoff. It is what? Tomorrow, the whistle blows in a brand new season of your life. Your certificate is not your greatest achievement. It is your invitation to the next level. Remember something else about the famous match. People still debate the hand of God. That's what I told you about that one. People are debating it. Some people admire it. Some criticize it. It brought controversy. The goal of the century, however, it brought admiration. One was remembered because of a shortcut. The other was remembered because of mastery. Life will always tempt you with shortcuts, my friends. But shortcuts Some will see shortcuts to success, shortcuts to wealth, shortcuts to influence, shortcuts to recognition, but shortcuts rarely produce significance. Excellence, my friends, is never accidental. It is practiced, it is refined, it is repeated, it is lived, until one day the world calls its greatness. Graduates, don't just chase success, chase excellence. What we're chasing? We're chasing excellence. Because success may open a door, but excellence keeps it open. Excellence does what? Keeps it open. Graduates, before I leave you, there's one more thing football taught me. The goal of the century teaches us about excellence, but the game itself teaches us about life. Every time a football match is played, life lessons are unfolding right before our eyes. Allow me to take you on the final walk around the football field. So we talk about the ball, and we say, protect the ball, protect the ball, protect the ball. So this thing here, very important. Protect your purpose, as I said. Because without the ball, there is no game. Without purpose, there is no meaningful life. Never allow anyone to steal your dreams. Never exchange your future for temporary pleasure. Protect your purpose. The goal, life with vision. Every player on the field knows exactly where they are trying to score. Imagine a football match where players simply run wherever they please. It would be chaos, wouldn't it? Many people live that way. They move, they work, they earn, they simply exist. Yet they have no clear destination. Never confuse activity with achievement. Know where you are going. Know where you are going. And then you have the boots. Walk your own journey. What must you do? Some of us love borrow things, you know. But right now I want to tell you, get your own boots. Tell your person beside you, say, get your own boots. Nobody boots. Don't borrow people boots. Because some people have athlete foot, you know, they call it jonjo. You don't want to catch your something there. So you must have your own what? Have your own boots. No player can wear another player's boots and expect to perform at their best. God has given each of you unique gifts. Some of you will become teachers, others doctors, engineers, entrepreneurs, farmers, police officers, artists, pastors, scientists. Don't spend your life trying to become someone else. Walk confidently in the path God has designed for you. Now, all of us, if I said, if you weren't in your gowns, and the principal said, okay, we're gonna do graduation, football style, World Cup style. All of you would get your own jerseys, right? You would get a jersey for your team, wouldn't you? All right, so the jersey represents something greater than yourself. Today, you proudly wear the name Mayday High School. Tomorrow, you will wear another name. Your family's name, your profession, your community, your country. Most importantly, your own character. Remember this. People often see your actions before they hear your words. Wear your name with honor. Then there's the team. Success is never a solo sport. No team has ever won the World Cup because of one player. Even the greatest footballers needed teammates, wouldn't you agree? Parents, today you have been teammates. Teachers, you have been teammates. Friends, you have been teammates. Graduates, choose teammates who would make you better. The young ladies came up here and they danced to a beautiful song. Life can make you bitter, but choose to be better. Choose friends who celebrate your success instead of competing with it. Choose relationships that strengthen your character instead of weakening it. And now, the coach, you are leaving this institution. But a lot of adults, the problem is that because you're big now and you reach 18 and the law says that you are grown, you don't want to listen to nobody. And because of that, we have a lot of ignorant Jamaican, not the ignorant type where people cuss. The ignorant type that there's some people who are not teachable. They walk and talk all kind of foolishness on social media. Everybody has an opinion, but the opinion sometimes is far from facts. because opinion is not facts. So my friends, I want to tell you, remain teachable. No matter how talented you become, you need someone to correct you, encourage you, and develop you. Never become too educated to learn. Never become too successful to listen. Never become too accomplished to accept correction. Parents, teachers, mentors, thank you for coaching this graduating class. Graduates, honor those who invested in you. Can we cheer on all the coaches who have invested in you? Come on, we need to cheer on the coaches. The one the week. Come on, let us cheer on the coaches who invested in you. Then you need a referee. You have to respect the rules. Every match has a referee. The referee reminds us that freedom without boundaries becomes chaos. Life also has rules. Integrity matters. Respect matters. There may be moments when you think no one is watching. Remember that your character is revealed most clearly when no one else is looking. Then you have the yellow card because life teaches us warnings, gives us warnings. The yellow card is not the end of the match. It is an opportunity to change. It's an opportunity to do what? Some of us will like, oh, I saw my family turn. I saw me stay. Look here, man, fling that down. You cannot be successful if you continue to harbor bad habits and bad behavior. So use the yellow card of life to help you to change. Listen when wise people correct you. Listen when parents advise you. Then you have the red card. Guard your choices. One reckless decision can remove a player from the game. One reckless decision can also change a life. My friends, you need to protect your future. Think before you speak. Think before you post. Think before you act. Talent may open doors, but character determines whether you remain in the room. All right, then, halftime, you need to pause, reflect, and adjust. The best teams never waste halftime. They evaluate, they improve, they make adjustments. You need to ask yourself, am I becoming the person I want to become? Am I growing? Am I serving? Am I honoring God? The strongest people are those who continually improve themselves. Then injury time. In life, you're going to get injured sometimes. You're going to get some hard blows. Some of them going to throw you down on your back and some on your face. Never quit before the final whistle. Some football's greatest goals have been scored in injury time. When victories happen, when everyone else thinks the game is over. Graduates, there will be moments when you feel like giving up, but don't. Keep believing, keep learning, keep working, because your breakthrough may be closer than you think. Then finally, all of us, when we're playing the game and we're playing for a team, we want to win, right? And everybody wants the big trophy, don't we? We want the trophy. And some of you have some nice trophy to get today. Leave a legacy. Today you receive a certificate and I want you to celebrate it. Frame it. Be proud of it. But understand this. Your certificate is not your greatest trophy. The greatest trophy will be the lives you change, the problems you solve, the people you serve, the family you build, the legacy you leave behind. That is the victory that truly matters. Graduates of Mayday High School, the whistle is about to blow. School is over. Life is about to kick off. Protect your ball. Keep your eyes on the goal. Pass every defender. Stay balanced under pressure. Accelerate your moment comes. Make wise decisions. Finish strong. Never quit too soon. Live with purpose. Lead with character. Pursue endless excellence. And one final thought. The goal of the century was not created in 10 seconds. It was revealed in 10 seconds. Excellence had been in motion for years before the crowd ever applauded. May that be the story of your life. May people one day celebrate what they see because of the discipline they never saw. May they applaud your achievements because of the integrity that produced them. Class of 2026, the field is prepared. The crowd is watching. The future is calling. Now go forth. You have lived with excellence in motion. Congratulations, class of 2026. Penalty.